some of them might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out.
Coach, on the eastern edge of the D.C. metro area in Landover, Maryland. That's where we are situated at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Redskins. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready? 50, plant.
57, come on. Rabbit.
Get it.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Back to throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Washington! A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Hunt going to run for it, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 90, Wolf.
55, come on. And watch the leg. Shift.
Hard.
Under 10.
Hey.
Slam.
Hit it.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ready up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
All day, defense, all day.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Hey,
Rock it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's our field. It's our field. And it's our house.
5.
Now to the air. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, here we go. Mike, 53. 53.
Yo, go. Let's go.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So that throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to... the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
30 base. Come. Protein spill. Ready.
2nd and 11. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Mike,
They'll set up to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Stand ready. 18 Gator. Pilot 64.
On second down, it's Hunt. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
Switch it.
They start the drive with Cook, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Locke throwing on second down. And now finally he'll be forced to go down, just protecting. The football hitting the turf. It's a sack.
Chandler Jones. A 10-yard loss on the sack. It's 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. It's caught. Smith. A good pickup there, a 22.
To Traquan Smith. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chicago.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Yep.
Mike.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will be taken short.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Any weapon? Bravo! On the go!
Now a play fake here on first down. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Hunt. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is caught inside the 5. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 55 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Let's go, Keith.
Topper! Hey, box top, box top. We dribble.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. On first down, Cook. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Dalvin Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now set there, ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
90, Wolf.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Got it. Ready, ready. 15 line. 15 line. Hey, Alpha. Ready, ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Ready,
So
break.
now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Greystone travel.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Go, go.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the run.
Hit it.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Redskins send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Again, it's Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Let's go. 8 read.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Shoot. Jet. Let's go.
He's got Smith here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now.
Here we go on 4th down with Rock. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Roby-Coleman. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
I'm ready.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
General West.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 30 base.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. That one is caught by Hunt. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Protein spill. 5.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
57.
Look at me.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Roby-Coleman there defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
53 is the Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, kill.
Hey, lock it. Keep him.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lock. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, echo.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Kenny Moore. He was looking for Parker that time.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Keep playing on the 5-yard line. Let's get it.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. On second down, here's Locke. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. First and goal at the 4-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Hey, Charlie. Snap.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Check 37. 61. Max box. Get it.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Bears 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
No.
Hey, Sam off. Go.
From the 27, Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
60 Take 3. 218, chopper. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Check it back. Check nine.
Smooth.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They run right side with Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Down. 18 Gator. Clear. Hey, exit.
He'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Evans. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. Lock now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Shoot.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
6-6. Pull it high. 5.
On the carry, it's Cook. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Locke to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Cook running right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Weapons.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's locked. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, zoom, 5.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the ready. 57 Mike. You draw Corker.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They'll run again with Hunt. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.